This is an RTX 4070 Founders Edition, the first 40 series card actually getting somewhere near that wonderful $500 price point for a graphics card. It's cool, but you know what it's not as cool as? These ASUS add-in board partner RTX 4070s with bigger coolers, overclocking, and our look at it today is sponsored by ASUS, so we actually get to try these out and see how they compare to the Founders cards with a little bit of gaming, a little bit of unboxing. We've got two of ASUS's 4070s here today. This one is the Dual. It's got two fans, as the name implies. It's the more affordable version. It matches the MSRP of the Founders card. It's still got lots of cooling. It's still got two fans. It's lots of I/O. It's an ASUS card, so it's gonna perform great. And then this is the bigger one. It's not quite Strix tier, but it is TUF. So they use high quality components. It's got a much bigger cooler, 3 fans. It's got pass-through cooling like the Founders card. They still, wow, is that an 8-pin? They both just use an 8-pin, hey? Yeah, they both use just a single 8-pin power connector, which is great if you have a power supply that might only have one, or something that's a little bit lower wattage. The Founders card is the high power 12-pin connector, but it does come with an adapter. However, that adapter needs 2 8-pins. This is just one, which is great for compatibility. Like if you don't need it, why would you bother including it, right? Let's get one of them open. I like the TUF one. This is the fancy one. I'm definitely more of a fancy products kind of guy. Ooh, there's a graphics card in here. No way. All right, TUF card. Anything else in here? Usual propaganda. Oh, they're little like cardboard cutouts. Is this like functional for something? ASUS always has these cool little like, I don't know, little freebie things in the boxes. They'll give you big sticker packs or like just cool little cute things. Is this a phone holder? This might be a phone holder. Look at that, wonderful. Certificate of reliability. Oh, that's kind of cute. What else is in here? Oh, there's this, what is this? Oh yeah, look at that. It looks like a tire pressure gauge, but it is actually, whoa. Is that a screw, what? It's a screwdriver too? I've never taken this out before. It's a graphics card, like anti-sag little mount that you put under your GPU. I didn't know it was also a screwdriver. That's kind of cool. So I guess everything you need to install this graphics card comes in the box. Look, you can even put it in the handle, and then you got a handle for the screw. All right, the Dual. Both of these cards have 12 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory. Like every other 4070, they have a TDP of 200 watts each, which, I mean, means you can, like I said before, you can use it with a pretty not beefy power supply, which is really nice. Whoa, there's more stuff. Oh, is this another phone holder? Belle, now you can have one, here. And a quick start guide. How to install a graphics card in a book, cool. I'm so excited that there's peels. ASUS always has so many peels. This little screwdriver is very helpful. Big fan. Size-wise, Founders Edition is still the smallest. This is a bit bigger, but not crazy. And then of course the TUF is the big boy. It's large, but it also means it's gonna be very quiet and very cool. The Founders Edition is a true 2-slot card. The Dual is a little bit bigger, so it's like a probably a 2.5 slot card. It is pretty tall too. And then the TUF, it's hard to say, but I'm gonna go with like a 3.1 slot cooler. Hey look, I was almost right. The TUF card is 3.15 slots according to ASUS. It's like this bottom part is probably the 0.15. You only need the 2 actual physical slots, but you are gonna need enough space to fit this card in with the big honkin' cooler on there. In terms of the Dual, it's got an aluminum backplate, which is really nice to see on a budget card like this. The 2 fans we mentioned earlier, they're 11 blades each. It has a dual BIOS switch, which is nice because you're gonna have like performance mode and quiet mode if you want it to be quieter. It'll have the clock speed limits and the power limit set a little bit lower to decrease the noise, or if you're like in a small form factor build, that might be something you wanna try to use. Other than that, it's just a nice, cute little cooler. It's very short. By 5 years ago standards, this was a big card, but nowadays, I mean, look, it's only 267 millimeters long, which in terms of compatibility will fit in a lot more cases. It does also have the airflow pass-through over here, like we've been seeing on the Founders cards for the last little while. Oh yeah, I guess I/O is another thing. 3 DisplayPort, 2 HDMI on the Dual. And it's the same on the TUF. The TUF has 3 of the 11 blade Axial Tech fans and is just 1 millimeter over 300. It's 301 millimeters. It also has a dual BIOS switch, just like the Dual, so you've got quiet and performance mode. It has a new fancy, where's the TUF logo on here? So this is an ARGB TUF logo, which is kind of cute. I mean, design-wise, I like it. I mean, this is what you're gonna see in your computer, a normal computer, and it looks nice. I like it. I'm not a huge fan of cards that are like super RGB, and this is nice and clean and simple, which is usually their TUF kind of look. This one, very similar, just blacked out. However, you can get this card in white soon, which is kind of cool. If you have like an all white build, this will look pretty sweet in there. Cool, I guess let's put it in a computer. The Dual we have is the non-OC Dual, but the TUF card is the OC, which is the overclocked version. We get 105 megahertz over the Founders card, which is, you know, that's some megahertz. Boom, graphics card. It's crazy in 2023 to be plugging in one power connector only. This computer doesn't have a power button, so I figured I'd use my little screwdriver. Hey, look at that. Oh, look at it's so cute. Can you see that? I lied, it's more than the logo, it's this bar too. That is a appropriate amount of RGB compared to this. We got GPU Tweak 3 installed here, which is ASUS's new, well, GPU tweaking software. And I was trying to figure out, how do you put this thing in OC mode? Oh, look right there, OC mode. Done, that's it. It increased our megahertz 30. Look at that. You can also do cool things like you just set the power target like higher. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put it in OC mode and leave it there, and then we can play some games. Just for clarification, for anything further, this is gonna be running at 1440p. It's a 4K monitor, but I just changed the resolution. I want to try Furmark. I want to just like make this thing hurt a little bit and see what it does. GPU boost clock. Yeah. OC mode. Let's do AA. Sure, why not? 4x AA. Yeah. Man, this thing sips power. It only draws 200 watts. That's it. See, GPU performance limiters. We are limited by power. Makes sense. We'll just let that simmer for a minute. Look at that. That's so cool. You can see that it's drawing 140 watts from the 8-pin power connector. 141 watts, whatever. PCIe slot is providing 58, 59 watts. Huh. A lot of sensors on these things nowadays. It seems like we've leveled off at this point. It's not in a case, obviously that's gonna be a big factor. As soon as you put a box around whatever product you're heating up, there's a lot more thermal constraints. But on this open air test bench in the room, it's about 21 degrees in here, 56 degrees on the GPU. The fan, I don't even hear it. I actually hear like the VRM noise from the motherboard, like coil whine, louder than I hear the graphics card fans, which is really impressive. It's kicking off, you know, a fair bit of heat, but then again, it's only 200 watts, which for a modern graphics card is very efficient, and a lot of that is because of NVIDIA's new Ada Lovelace architecture. You're also gonna get things like DLSS 3, which is great if you wanna say ray trace and you don't wanna spend $1,500 on a graphics card. Well, this $680 one can probably run those games ray traced with DLSS frame generation and still look really good. But yeah, overall, it's very quiet, very cool, open air, but yeah. The clock speed too, where are we running that? 2760, 2770. We were power limited, which makes sense. It is set to a 200 watt power limit. We could go in GPU Tweak and turn our power target up to like 110. See, so it looks like 108 is the max, but I'm just gonna leave it for now because we wanna see what this is like stock. Mind you, stock, but in the OC profile. Let's try Cyberpunk. Oh, we're boosting higher, 2835, let's go. Wait, 2835? Damn, boy, that's some clock speed. Was it supposed to be? 2580, oof. GPU boost is doing its thing. It's giving us the boost. We're in Cyberpunk. We're on ray traced ultra quality profile, 1440p, and we're getting 47 FPS, 48 FPS. There's no DLSS on right now, no frame generation, no super sampling, nothing. This is just the raw performance of the card, which to be honest, at 1440p, basically max settings, very good, totally playable. But if we go, let's turn frame gen on and we'll leave it on auto, I think. Now, how many FPS do we get? Well, it's way smoother. 130, 135. What was I at before? 40? 3 times the FPS. that's a lot more FPS. And it looks good. Like, it doesn't feel like super slow. Like the latency is almost so little that I don't even notice it. Especially in a game like this would not bug me at all. It's quiet the whole time too. I mean, let's see what kind of clock speeds we're getting. GPU boost is obviously gonna go crazy. We're getting 2865 megahertz on the GPU. It looks like peak. There's sometimes we're at like 2850. GPU boost is obviously gonna go past what the default boost is. You know, depending on where you are in the scene, this is probably where I was changing settings, but around 190, 200 watts. Temps, 55, 56 like we were seeing in Furmark, and again, it was super quiet the whole time. This is a great cooler for sure. And good performance. In terms of pricing, like I mentioned before, this TUF OC is $680, and the dual non-OC, so there's an OC version, but this is the non-OC, is $600 US, which is the same as the Founders card. The dual comes in white or black, like we mentioned before. The TUF only comes in black. These are both available right now, so you can go and pick one up at the link down in the description, or if you want to wait for the Strix cards or the white version of the dual, they're going to be coming later this month. And that's pretty much all there is to say. It's a great cooler, it's quiet, it's fast. It's thanks to ASUS for sponsoring this video, and that's why you get to see it. Yeah, get subscribed, like it. Goodbye.